The sun's above the canvas, still moist from evening dew. Beneath the top the young warb stirs, only partly frozen through. The warb is just the sideshow hand, driving trucks and rigging tents, and he's usually paid the least amount to lower the expense. Crawling from his canvas cave, fully clothed in crisp cold air, he notes the horses of the carousel, standing wooden with no care. Icy water to splash his face, no showers to be found, a few tin sheds in a paddock of another bush show ground. A cup of tea, a bit of toast, with the boss beside his van. He and his missus, both good folk, battling as well as they can. The young warb gets up to his feet, stiff-limbed just like a corpse. If this must be his working life, his body will be warped. A couple of grey-haired ladies striding slowly as they went, with trays of scones and lamingtons to the country women's tent. Dodgem cars all parked in rows, steel floor of grease and dirt, grudgingly swept by another warb in shorts and tattered shirt. Around the fire tent boxes stand, bruised in enamel mugs. Despite the turned-up collars, you can see their cauliflower lugs. Cellophane bags of fairy floss, the Cupid dolls get dusted. Frankfurt speared on wooden sticks, Dagwood dogs with sauce and mustard. Back to the little merry-go-round, old 78s in a stack, for that is how the ride is timed, a short song for the Zack. Soon the early crowds approach through rusty steel turnstiles, keen to see Belinda Lee with her wriggling reptiles. Kids astride their snorting steeds, giggling so absorbed. It's glad to hear their happy sounds, it's good to be a warb.
One day as I walk by those Hawkesbury banks, where the maids of Australia they play their wild pranks, 'neath a palm-shaded tree I sat myself down to admire the young damsels who gathered around on the banks of me native Australia. On the banks of me native Australia, where the maidens are handsome and gay. Well, I hadn't been there long when a pretty fair damsel before me appeared. She had come for to bathe in the streams close by here. With kissing and caressing she soon said to me, "Can't you see these are the clothes that kind nature gave me? On the day I was born in Australia, on the day I was born in Australia, where the maidens are handsome and gay." Well, soon tired of swimming, she swam to the brink, saying, "Save me, kind sir, for I fear I might sink." Like lightning I sprang, got hold of her hand, and I lost my grip and fell back on the sand. And I entered the forests of Australia. Yes, I entered the forests of Australia, where the maidens are handsome and gay. Well, 6 months had passed and 9 months had come. Well, this charming young damsel brought forth a fine son. She looked for his dad, but him could not find. It's then she remembered that fall on the sand, on the banks of the native Australia. On the banks of the native Australia, where the maidens are handsome and gay. Maids of Australia.
Charcoal Annie's moving down the track. Dear old Annie's got a heavy sack. It's full of charcoal which she burned to sell, and the blacksmith will buy it, for it burns so well. Charcoal Annie's living all alone. Charcoal Annie doesn't have a home. The sky's her ceiling and the grass her floor, and when she sells her charcoal, she'll make some more. Charcoal Annie's moving down the track. Dear old Annie's got a heavy sack. She loves the bush and her life's so free, and if you see old Annie, wish her well for me. Her deep sad eyes tell of sorrow and pain. Where is her family? Will she see them again? Was there someone who told her lies? Oh, what is the story that haunts those eyes? Charcoal Annie's moving down the track. Dear old Annie's got a heavy sack. She loves the bush and her life's so free, and if you see old Annie, wish her well for me. Down on the river more wood she burns. She won't raise camp till the season turns. She loves the bush and her life's so free, and if you see old Annie, wish her well for me. Charcoal Annie's moving down the track. Dear old Annie's got a heavy sack. She loves the bush and her life's so free, and if you see old Annie, wish her well for me. Charcoal Annie's moving down the track. Dear old Annie's got a heavy sack. She loves the bush and her life's so free, and if you see old Annie, wish her well for me. She loves the bush and her life's so free, and if you see old Annie, wish her well for me.
Come all you jovial fellows and listen to me chums, and I'll relate to you the story of two professional hums who travelled England, Ireland, all over Scotland too, and took an oath in Bendigo no more work they would do. No more work they would do. Boys, tollard army dough. Boys, come and a drink wherever we go. Sing Paul the radio. But we are hums and jolly good chums. We live like royal Turks, and if we've luck we'll have our checks and shoot the man who works. We asked a lady the other day for something for to eat. A little piece of chicken or a little piece of meat, a little bit of turkey or a little bit of ham, half a dozen loaves of bread and a bucket full of jam, or anything at all, ma'am. Course we're nearly starving. Anything to help a couple of jokers on their way. For we are